Let the angst flow through you. It's time to jam. Welcome to Running Does Music, where today we're looking at the second EP from Atlanta-based band Sister Sleep called In Bad Faith. I am very grateful and lucky to have been given an advance copy of the record from the band, allowing me to not only do this review, but give you all a sort of sneak peek at the fresh emo jams laid out on this release. 2 tracks you've already heard if you've been following the band, but there's 4 brand new ones for anybody who's been with them so far. I usually offer a bit more of an interlude, or intro I should say, but I really just want to get into things, so let's just jump right the fuck into it. The EP kicks off with a previously released single, In Tenebris, which came out in late March to get the cycle rolling, and featured a good look at not just the vibes this EP would eventually hold, but the past tracks from Sister Sleep as well. Had a lot of feeling and sort of evolution leading into this song. This song serves as not just a good segue from the band's Wraith and Rosary era, but a good way to bring the album in with a great vocal display, supported by strong guitar work. Truly, throughout the course of the EP, every member has standout moments, and the guitars have their first big hit performance piece on the introductory track here. The way the riffs bounce off of all the other elements of the song helps move things forward, as well as coming through as the most present element, beyond the vocals even. This isn't to say that the other members of the band are slacking in any sort of way on this track, as they're all putting on great performances as well, and it's even with the next track that we get another member sort of shining and standing out here. I already talked about The Arsonist, the second track on this album, in my review a couple months ago of the single itself, but let me hit back at it by accentuating that this vocal performance is peak emo goodness. With soaring high lilts to the brief screams, creating an interesting environment before the explosive chorus kicks in and shatters expectations. Along with the lead vocals, I found a lot to talk about with the drums, with the beats and crashes just colliding super well with the vocals. The overall drawn out, spaced out approach on both ends really helped the track benefit super well. If you want to hear more about this song in particular, go check out the single review I did. It'll be linked at the end of the video in one of those little card things. Up next is Target Practice, the first new song for me and one that immediately pulls out the stops to provide a different experience overall. While In Tenebris and The Arsonist had more outright aggressive and angry tendencies, Target Practice lets things settle down for just a moment to set a mood. More than just attack your ears in an enjoyably powerful way, it slows things down in a great way. In the true fashion I alluded to before, there's another member showing off their stuff and shining, this being the bassist, creating a heavily groove-motivated track overall. I think this makes Target Practice one of the better tracks on the album, for its ability to deviate from an established formula and pull off being a good song that just has equal parts in standing alongside the rest of the tracks as well as standing out from them. The Venom You Spit comes next, the second single for the album actually, as it recently came out to help further promote the album. This song feels like the epitome of In Bad Faith, with it showing off strength on every front, with every member putting their best foot forward. Vocals and drums dominate the chorus, the bass chimes in to carry the bridge, and guitar plays a pivotal role in the direction of the song from start to finish, including a good collab with the vocals as part of the head-nodding breakdown that proves as the most hype moments of the entire EP. Lyrically, the song also shows off some strong as fuck moments such as these lines. "We've suffered in silence for far too long now, never again. No, we're not friends, swallow the venom that you spit, just fucking choke on it." I love that shit. Explosions, hype, and power aside, sometimes it's the more steady songs and the ones with almost orchestral flow that stand out, and this is the case with Lotus, parentheses, At Night. The deep storytelling within the lyrics is aided by powerful vocal delivery and a big feeling metalcore vibe that resonates on levels that the biggest names in the scene have trouble pulling off. The constant guitar chugs combined with repetitivity used in the best way possible creates an atmosphere for the perfect song from the scene top to bottom. This is my personal favorite without a doubt for not just how big it sounds, but the pure emotion dripping from every inch of the song tenfold. With a lot of wave-like momentum switching in between high energy and more mediated, measured flow, we now reach the end of the EP with Mirror Masked, a drawn-out track that takes the slow dance-inducing soundscape to the max, not only picking up the momentum to remind you that this is Sister Sleep, but like I said, providing an atmosphere that's so different. It's almost like a slow dance at your high school or some formal event. It's something that feels so largely different yet within the same atmosphere that it's truly beautiful. They know how to bring you to attention no matter the song, and it proves that, above a shadow of a doubt, the ending to this EP, it just sums everything up and keeps things tied up with a nice bow to cap off what is another fantastic release from the band. Sister Sleep is nothing if not consistent. 2 EPs, both ripe with absolute bangers, means that this is just more proof of the band's stellar introductory years to the scene and what lies ahead. I can guarantee you, a couple years out from now, there will be record labels fighting and clawing. I almost said chewing. They're going to chew each other? I don't fucking know. Fighting and clawing for who gets to bring the band on board. What I really love about the band is their connection to the fan base and their dedication to creating a themed discography so far that doesn't stray too far into theatrics to sacrifice any musical quality, or vice versa. Not a single bad song exists by the band, just rippers and vibes. For these reasons, the EP In Bad Faith by Sister Sleep gets an EP score of 4 out of 5, or an overall album score of 8 out of 10. This album drops on Friday the 13th, October 13th to be specific, so be sure to pre-save the album at the link down in the description, check out their other songs, and stream us to death when the album itself drops this month. And again, thank you so much to Sister Sleep for giving me an opportunity to do this review early. I very much appreciate it. You guys are the first artists I've really collaborated with, and it means a lot to be able to do this kind of thing and have this opportunity. So, like I said, go check out the band. I'm going to have a link to their Spotify and a pre-save link down below. Check them out, listen to them, say hi, just be cordial. Above all else, hope you're having a good day, hope you're staying hydrated. I'll see you next time.